Hey guys, Ghost here. I'm here with Aaron.
What's up?
He's gonna be showing us his.
We got Metalfoes here.
Alright, let's just go straight to it.
Alright, so it's a pretty standard build. You have 3 Metalfoes Gold Driver. You need your load scales. Then 3 Metalfoes Silvered, just because he's a Metalfoes monster. Got 3 Volflame, one of your highest scales, because he's a Metalfoes monster. And 3 Sealing, because you need as many Metalfoes as you can get. 3 Bismuth gear. A lot of people only like 2. I run 3 just because I like his end phase surge. I feel like it's really important to have. Sometimes that's the only thing you can get back off Mithrilium, but we'll get into that later. That's all for the Metalfoes monsters main deck. We run 3 Bambuku because thin your deck out, and you want to see Kieran, only 1 Kieran because that's all you can run right now. He's a really good card, one of the best cards in the game right now. Bambuku can set up your rank 3 plays for Totem Bird or Grand Pulse or anything. I only run Grand Pulse, but we'll get to that later. Kieran's one of the main MVPs of the deck. We run the Gofu engine, so you run 3 Gofu. I've been considering cutting them to maybe even taking out for the Cleave 4 build, but for right now, Gofu is really solid. He can get into synchro plays, he can get you out of really sticky situations for anti-spell fragrance. Just really good. His tokens are really good. Metalfoes pop off the scales. You can pop token, get one of your spell and traps, and then you can go into Zulkin plays to get out your bigger synchros. So you really want to see him. You don't want to see 2 of him, and he can lead you into really good situations out of anti-spell fragrance. We run 3 Archfiend Eccentric because another high scale. You run Archfiend in every Pendulum deck that you want. Center in the scale, you can pop anything on your opponent's side of the field. You can even pop your own combination to get another search to lead into your bigger plays. So it's 3 of. Got 1 Luster Pendulum because you want to get into Ignister plays. Sometimes you can you're missing a scale, you can get another one. It's really good. At worst, it's an 1850 beater. You have 1 Rescue Rabbit. Can get you out of anti-spell fragrance. Can get you into Utopia of the Lightning. Can set up for OTKs. 1 Metalfoes Fusion. You can recycle itself. Extra draw power. Searchable. It's a really good card. Got 2 full Metalfoes Fusion. Make Outcast during your opponent's turn. Search it out. You can even make plays on your opponent's turn with combination, but we'll get into that in a bit. Got 2 of him. 2 Painful Decisions. You never want to see that at 3. You never want to see both in your hand because you can only use it once per turn. Can get you one of the scales that you need, and it's really good for thinning out your deck. Consistency. Got 1 MST. Only MST. It's a free pop. 1 Upstart Goblin. 1 Upstart Goblin because you want to play with 39 cards. 2 Metalfoes Combination. You can search it off a pop. Get a bigger monster, so as the name says, you can get really big combos off of that. You can fuse into Orichalcor your opponent's turn, get a Mithrilium back from your graveyard, and go into bigger plays from that. Got 3 Dimensional Barriers. I'm maining these just because you never know what you're going to go up against. If you can tell whatever extra deck they're going to be going to, this really stuns their plays. If you're going first, this really kind of gives you game. With so many options like DDDs and stuff like that, this can really stop plays and basically put you in a bigger advantage. Then 1 Vanity's Emptiness. Once you get a big board on field and you pop Vanity's Emptiness on the field, that's basically game for your opponent. Now we go into extra deck here. We run 3 Mithriliums. 2 or 3 is usually a good number. I run 3 because you always want to recycle as many Metalfoes cards as you can. It's the MVP of the deck. It gets you everything, and off of fusion, or if it's destroyed by any card in the field, you can also search special summon Metalfoes monster from your extra deck if it's face up, or you can summon a Pendulum Metalfoes from your graveyard. So we got 3 of him. Now we have 2 full Metalfoes Alcahast. I'm considering it cutting down to 1, but the effect to steal your opponent's card during their turn is too good. You have 1 Adamante for the Zulkin plays. You can use this and Gofu to go into Ultimize Zulkin, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. Sometimes he's also the only thing you can make. Orichalc, sometimes he's the only thing you can make. He's 2800 attack, so he's really good just to get over some problematic monsters. If your opponent flips or sets their cards, he does double piercing, and he makes all Metalfoes monsters do double piercing, so he has a really good effect. Only one of. So for the synchros off Gofu, we can go into Ultima Zulkin. Pop token that's left over from Gofu. You can proc his effect, get out Crystal Wing, Ignister, Stardust, or Black Rose Moonlight. I like going to Crystal Wing because he's monster negation and comes with an honest effect. So he's a really powerful card. Then Ignister because you can shuffle your opponent's cards back into the deck. Search, you can get him off a Luster Synchro, and he's just a really powerful card. Black Rose Moonlight, really good turn 1 synchro monster, can stop your opponent's plays, shuffle their card back into the deck. Then Stardust Spark Dragon, I like his protection, may consider cutting him for now, but I really like his protection that he can give to Mithrilium or anybody else on your turn, so I feel like he's really good. We have one Super Quantal Mech Beast Grand Pulse, only running 3 XDs. He's a really good one to pop one of your opponent's cards when they have anti-spell fragrance up or any problematic spell or trap in the back row. He has a really big defense, so he can really help stall out plays if they don't really have anything. Then we have the Utopia gang. You got Utopia and then Utopia the Lightning. Get over problematic monsters. Sometimes you can go for game, and it's just really good to have in the extra deck. Now we can go into the side deck. Run 3 Ghost Ogres. DDs are running everywhere now. You can stop their plays and tracks. It's just a really good hand trap. You side them in when you're going second, and you stop their plays ahead of time. Run 2 Maxis. If you're going second, you know that you're going to be getting a lot of draws, a lot of pluses, especially for playing against DDs or any other deck in the meta, because they always have to special summon. And 2 Flying Seas. If you know that they're running a lot of XYZ monsters, you send them over to their side of the field and you just stop their plays. Lava Golem and Raw Sphere mode. The first Kaiju ever. The one that gets the most tributes off, and it comes back to you. He's really good to stop your opponent's plays after they make a board. Same thing with Sphere mode. Got 2 of them. And 2 Jinzos against Paleo Frogs. I personally like Jinzo over Deco Sekka, only because once you get your scales in, it's personally not, in my opinion, it's not really worth using. Jinzo you can easily get him out. 1 Raigeki for board wipes. 1 Prohibition, if you know what they're playing against, say you're playing ABCs, call ABC Dragon Buster, and they basically can't use that as long as that's on the field. 1 Solemn Warning. 2 strikes. I was considering putting 3 strikes in, but Solemn Warning is just a really good card aside from strikes. You can stop any type of special summon. Yeah, that's my deck. Yeah, considering dropping these for the Cleefort build or even the Zodiacs once they drop, but for now this is a really effective build for me. And yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you.